personal personal usage and professional usage. Okay. So you will get 2 minutes once you got the topic. Then after that, the presentation time is 1.5 minimum, 3 minutes maximum. But you are free to talk over 3 minutes, maximum 4 minutes. So make sure we are listening to each other, including me, of course, yes. So if there is no interaction means it's not having conversation. So I want you to have a conversation once you have done your individual presentations for 1 minute. Presentation means just following up questions based on the speaker's answer, just shooting the follow-up questions. So interaction points will be contributed to each and every one. This is for individual task. And then pair work task, it will take around 5 to 7 minutes. There will be role play topic given to you, like based on a case study we did from the course, like negotiation, problem solving skill, business meeting. So no worries, as this is designed for a business English course, all will be focusing on your background. So all of the topics will be relating to your background and you can use your real self. Just express yourself. This is it. So for the assessment criteria, it will be 20 points for speaking task and for writing task, 60 points. So total 80 points and 20 points is participation from the classes and assignments. So total given for all of the whole course, 100 points. So 20 for speaking, 60 for writing, and another 20 for participation and assignments. So for participation and assignments, you got it. No need for that. So only 60 and 20, you need to fight for that, for those. Okay, now we are fighting for 20 marks. Actually, marks doesn't matter. Just to motivate you and just to set up, something in the certificate or something. You know, skills matters a lot. Okay, cool. So lady first or gentleman first?
Gentleman first.
Sorry. Wow.
Gentleman
Okay.
first? Okay. All right then. Let's start it. One, two, three. There you go. Right, Mr. Let's get ready for that. This is Aura Task Part 1, Personal Usage. You are given 4 boxes here, by the way.
Okay.
So you may choose one box, and the question will come out. You have 2 minutes preparation time.
Okay. So I choose Nemerful.
All the best.
Head prisoner.
Yeah, take your time. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, head prisoner mean the prisoner related with help like
Yep,
that.
yep. Time's up. Shall we start 3-minute presentation, Mr. Ted?
Okay, so but I'm not finished. Okay, I will try my best.
Sure.
Okay, firstly, thank you for giving me this such opportunity. Firstly, I would like to talk about my own heart vision is there to create and develop the vaccination center that I have mentioned before, I will choose that because nowadays people are really educated with the health knowledge, and then another important point is that they know that prevention is better than cure. So they have got quite knowledge to vaccinate. This is the first point, and the second point is that there is I think that there is no not too much market share in the vaccination business. That's why I would like to create I would like to create the vaccination center. Uh, and that maybe it may be the quite challenging because it's also my the startup plan. So I need to gather information and now maybe I want to do the more networking, and then to create the demand creation for the people who are vaccinated in the other center. This may be the quite challenging for me. I think that, but the last not the least is that I can make the more contribution by developing this kind of vaccination center to our community, to provide the quality healthcare services to my community. I think that's maybe all for my presentation. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Is there anything is there any question you may ask? I'm happy to answer that.
All right, any questions, Miss Gay?
So, why choosing the location of your business, I mean your company? Which method will you use for assessing the location?
So, sorry, my
Uh,
internet connection is stable. Can you repeat that?
Sorry. Sorry. When you choosing the location of your company, which method will you use for the assessing of location?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the great question. I think that it may be firstly I need to think about the market segment and the target population. When I target the population is like middle age or the maybe old age. I want to choose the location, especially in the crowded area like Leyland or the downtown area maybe.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Okay. Thank you for your question too.
Sure. All right then. Thank you very much for your presentations. Mine is, what kind of strategies would you use to attract people to your center?
Uh, yes. Thank you for the question too. My opinion is that I think we should use the digital marketing firstly because nowadays people are using the internet. We can create we can demand create by using the digital market like the online by advertising in the Facebook or some other social media channel like Fiverr, by creating the contact using maybe the some influencer to advertise my the vaccination campaign.
Sure. Thank you very much. So, may I know the kind of challenges you can expect in maintaining the vaccine quality and storage in the future?
Yeah, yeah. This is the point we need to consider that because Myanmar, Myanmar is not having the stable power supply. So the first thing is how can we how can we maintain the temperature that the person is needed. So firstly, I will buy the generator to maintain the electricity so that I can maintain all the temperature level that the vaccine is required.
Sounds interesting. Once again, thank you. And let me dive into some personal questions. Let's say, what inspires you to contribute to your community through healthcare?
What
What
inspire?
inspires you to contribute to your
Inspire.
community through healthcare service? Is there anything or
Yeah,
anyone that you can inspire?
yeah. Thank you for the question. I think that I have seen many vaccination center, but I inspire that 1%. I inspire that 1% is creating the vaccination center, and he maintain his quality very nicely by by maintaining the how can I say that? Let me think about it. He used so much the quality standard instrument equipment to maintain the vaccine quality so that his vaccine quality is really nice. And then I think maybe in that maybe in the COVID era his vaccination can save the many life uh, uh, so that I want to create the vaccination center like him.
I got it. All right, this is the last but not the least. If this idea really becomes successful, what would your next health related project be?
Uh, Okay. If my plan was well, I will go to the next. I will go to the next part. Maybe the specialty clinic that include the lab. It's not familiar with me because I have created the vaccination center. So vaccination center plus the specialty clinics. I will invite the specialty and then the lab technician as well as the lab technician to maintain and strengthen the health service and also provide the one-stop service that whenever the patient can when he want to see the doctor and the specialty I can provide. And then when he or she need to proceed the lab investigation, that's also I can supply that. So I want to make the one-stop service that in the specialty clinic. That's the next plan if my the plan is once well. Thank you for your question too.
That sounds amazing. Thank you very much for completing the part one, personal usage. And let's get back to Miss K. Miss K, are you ready for that?
Yes.
So why don't we choose another option, please?
I'll choose number 3.
Number three, there you go. You have 2 minutes. Time's up, Miss K. Shall we start now? Your 3 minute starts now.
Okay, and let me tell about the recent conflict that I have experienced in my hacker setting. And as I am currently working as a medical officer at a private hospital, I've encountered this event. At that day, the emergency team want to admit a patient to my ward as their ER station was very crowded with the new patients, and so they offer an admission phone me with phone to me that they want to send the patient to my ward. But on that day, my nursing side was very busy too, and the ward was not ready to receive the patient too. And there is some conflict between the ER nurse and my ward nursing team. So as for the solution of the conflict, I went down to the ER as a representative of my ward and explained to the ER team about the current condition that was facing in my ward, that we are not ready yet. And I also asked them what else can I help, and if they are very busy with as the situation. And so after the long explanation, they became understand of our situation, and they respond like they are going to admit the patient only when we are ready. And I could also help them with some history taking and examination of the patient on the side too, and both sides became pleased at the end. And so at that event, the experience I learned was the communication is everything in the working setting, and the teamwork is also the key. And also, I need to explain the current condition calmly and clearly so that I can respond and make the good of the patient. And so, and that's the current condition that I have faced in my hacker setting, and it was solved like that. And so, thank you for giving me the opportunity to explain this.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, there you go, Mr. Ted. It's your time for interaction part.
Thank you for the comprehensive presentation. My question is that how do you think that what is the main reason to begin this conflict?
The main reason to begin this conflict was the situation of that day. Both sides were very busy with the new admission, and both became very easily to both were very angry at that time, and they began confused, and the conversation became not smooth. So I think the main point of this conflict is communication.
Okay, thank you for explaining in detail.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ta. It's a good question. So, well, for me, so I'm a bit curious, normally that you seem to be an introverted and you like calm person in throughout the course. So how did you feel during the conflict and how did you stay calm?
Um, I believe that during the conflict, the calmness is the key to solve the problem. So, as I am the leader of the ward, and as I'm the only person who could solve the problem at that moment, uh, I need to communicate in calm condition. And I also believe that helping the busy chain as much as I could and can solve the problem. So in this way, I explain like that. And thank you for asking the question.
Cool, wow. I think I should be a copycat. The way how you calm yourself. Then the next one, you mentioned that helping with history checking, am I right? Did you
Yeah,
mention
I
history
have with
checking?
that.
Can you explain what that involved in history checking? Not in details,
Uh,
but in general.
Yep. I helped them with the history taking and examination on that day, as they haven't touched the patient that they wanna admit to my ward. So in history taking of a patient, It's essential to include the general information of the patient's like name, age, and the patient's sex, address detail, and the occupation, and the person who is going to take care of him. And in the medical history, I asked about the recent complaint that he is facing and the duration of the complaint and another additional symptoms. And as the best medical history, I asked about his underlying disease and the previous surgeries and his social history, like he is an alcoholic or does he smoke and does he do the bitter chewing, and also ask about his social history. And as for the general examination, I look for the general condition of the patient and assess for his current complaint and look for the danger sign at the moment.
I got it. All right. These are the facts you considered while checking the history back again, right?
Yeah.
So you were a representative in your team, right?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. So what does it mean to be a representative in your team? How do you think this role helped resolve the conflict?
Uh, as I am the leader of the team, I should take the responsibility to solve all the problems that is facing to my team and need to communicate and uh, ask their concern about the current condition. And I think I should take the responsibility as a leader of the work. Sorry, Sia, did I forgot your another question?
It's fine. I think it's enough. I just want to know how it means to you a lot, being a
Yeah.
representative.
And being
Thank
the
you so much.
representative is the key is the responsibility.
Sure, sure. All right. So thank you once again for both of you for completing the personal usage questions. All right then. So let me give feedback for personal usages questions. Let's start with Miss K. So your question was, describe the time you experienced or witnessed conflict in a healthcare setting. How was it resolved, right?
Yeah.
So your storytelling, let's say the story, that was clear, well organized, and easy to follow. The things that went well, okay? And you told it like a real case, step by step, how you handle it. And you give a complete beginning, middle, and end, which made your story strong and believable. This is an authentic one, just because this is an authentic. And phrases like, as a representative of my word, the experience I learned, so it can show their fluent communications. So another thing, you used the professional vocabularies like representative, history checking, admission, ER station, and situation. So these words showed your strong business communications, and you are trying to explain and encourage the teamwork. There are some grammatical errors. For example, like the current condition that was facing in my word. I heard like this, like the current condition that was facing in my word. So a better way to say the situation we were facing, right? The
Yes.
situation we were facing. Sometimes speaking complex sentences can make us impressed, but sometimes it can also kill us, you know? We get stuck in explaining, in delivering what we want to talk. Then it becomes complex. The listeners, they didn't get what you mean when we are trying to make a big complex. So sometimes simple is better.
Yes, yeah.
Sure. What else? What else? What else? So as a tip, there are some vocabularies you can improve and expand. For example, like emergency care English vocabularies. You could say patient turnover, overflow capacity. You can also say transfer delay. You can
That's
use
got
like
it.
kind of words. Okay. So no worries. All of the feedback will be given in written text as well, not just like spoken. So as a final result, you told a real and meaningful story with your professionalism, with heart. Let's say you were calm, polite, and I could say solution focused. You're a solution focused person, just like a real business professional, a health business professional, you know. So keep going. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. And for
You.
any question, Miss K?
Not, no more questions. Yeah.
No more question, right? For Mr. Ted, are you there?
Yes, yeah,
Hello.
I'm there.
Sorry,
I'm here.
sorry to keep
Here.
eating your brain. So your question was, if you could start your own health business, what idea would you use and why? I think you got a good question. For sure. This is your favorite topic, I believe. You know, you always keep sharing your future business, what you will be doing in the class, and you got it as a result.
Right.
All right, so what went well? You shared lots of ideas and spoke with confidence. Okay? And first, you share your business idea and who inspired you, followed by your future plan. And you used some spoken natural expressions, not to, not to get lost in your speaking. For example, let me think of it. This is my next plan. You know, these sentences can make your speech sound normal. So, it can help you keep going. So these are the strengths for you. And what to improve? Make sure you try to pause and finish one idea before starting another idea. I feel like sometimes you are in rush. You wanna jump to the next topic before finalizing the previous topic. So this is the thing you can make it better next time. And another phrase, I heard that you used most of the phrases, how can I say that? How can I say that in your presentation? It's okay sometimes, but too many can make your speech confusing, and it will, how to say, like for the first impression, that's not that much good to keep saying those kinds of words when it comes to formal presentation style. But this is not formal, so it stay fine. Okay. And I heard the words like so much quality standard, so much quality standard. So let's say in proper English, you can also say high quality standard, right? So high quality standard, like kind of words.
Yeah.
Yep. But the one I like the most is you used many of the business and health words like generator, vaccination center, one-stop service, lab technician, all are relating to your career and business words. And you try to explain some advanced ideas like service quality, the question I showed you. Actually, this is a bit heavy. How will you maintain your service quality? You can explain me very well. And how will you save the lives? So this is your real passion, I believe. So thank you so much once again. And keep speaking with confidence. Your passion shows in your speaking. Thank you
Thank you
for
for your valuable.
completing personal topics. Actually, we still have a lot more. I'm sorry for taking, a bit longer for speaking. I didn't expect, but I want you to feel your real self as a final day, so then you can see how how much progress you got. Okay. So I will dive into the professional usage. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Come on. Who will start first?
Mr. Ted.
Why always me?
It can alternatively, so it's your turn now.
Here are 6 questions.
Now I will choose number 5.
Number 5. Oh my goodness, bro. What did I do? Can you choose again?
Okay. So number 4.
Number 4. Or is it similar to the previous question?
Yeah, it's similar.
Kinda, right? Okay, let's pop up another question, please.
Other question. Okay. So then I will choose number 5.
Okay.
Successful hospital.
Your 2-minute preparation time starts now. You may Google it, it's okay. Time's up. Are you ready?
Can I get more minutes?
Sure. 1 more minute. Or you can even talk about your company.
Can I speak for my future company or imaginary? Like,
Yep. So, would you like to start?
okay, yeah. I will try my best.
Let's do it.
So, uh, thank you for giving me such opportunity. Now, I would like to talk about my future plan of successful hospital of maybe the medical company that I have discussed previously. And my topic will go to the related with the vaccination center and then the quality especially clinic. Firstly, from my opinion, I think that I will discuss with most important point to be a successful hospital or the company. The first one maybe we need to take extra care about the customer service, maybe the patient service. This is the first one, and then the second one is we need to provide the we need to ensure to provide the quality healthcare services. This may be I think that these are the most important point to get the successful hospital. So how do I will proceed to how do we practice to get the important point. I would like to discuss which how to get the best quality hacker service. I think we need to set the protocol to handle to handle the services step by step, and then and we have to follow all of our staff member in the hospital. So I mean what I mean is that whenever the patient came to our hospital, we need to give the extra care and offer the best services that they can have in mind in our hospital. And then whatever they choose, and we respect their choice and the consent, and that proceed to the next step by the protocol. That's why by making this we can provide the best hacker services. And then whenever we walk, there may be many problems. So the second important point is the customer service. Whatever the customer asks, or they are not satisfied with our services, we can explain as my we need to provide the best or the most suitable service that they request us. I think this may be the requirement to be a successful hospital. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. One question, please, Ms. K. You are muted. Let me unmute you.
Sorry. Okay, my question is, how are you plan for the advertisements of your company to become more popular?
Yeah, I think there may be the two way to promote my services. The first one is the in person. I would like to I would like to show I would like to show I would like to pass the a pamphlet or some other like that, or the IEC the promo to the nearest the community. This may be the first one, and then secondly is the digital marketing. We will create so many content, and we promote that we provide the ensure hacker services, and ensure we provide the quality hacker services messages to the community by using the social media like the Facebook or the Viber. And then the last and not the least is I want to create the chatbot in the Viber. It means that whoever want to know our services, they can ask in that Viber chatbot, so they can get their result in the short period of time. So that's my plan.
Okay,
Are you
thanks
okay
for
with that?
answering. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Thanks for answering.
Thank you. Thank you for your question too.
Mr. Ted is dying now.
Oh no, go.
I think you mentioned that respecting patient choice, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
All right. What
yes,
do you
yeah.
mean by respecting patient choice? Can you give me an example of how your hospital would do that?
Yeah, I think that nowadays in the Myanmar culture, people or patient want to follow the doctor decision, and so they said like uh, choose your best option, doctor. They request like that. So to provide to provide and to follow the patient concern is firstly we need to make sure that the patient or client is knowing the option and the treatment plan, what they can get. So firstly, I will give the head effort and the head knowledge
Mm.
much as they need to know. We can provide and we can follow the patient consent. Yeah,
Okay, means you will
is that all?
educate the patient first, then we
Yeah, yeah.
prioritize them, their opinions. Correct.
Their opinion. And making them to choose the treatment plan.
Cool. Thank you so much. I'll just ask you one question. So moving on, Miss K.
Oh, huh? I'll choose number 6. If
If
I
you
give it more
you
salary.
can start now. Okay, 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah, more 30 seconds more, please.
Alright.
I think I'm ready.
Right then. So let's start.
Okay, hello everyone. Let me talk about the current condition that is facing to the doctor and nurses at the I will focusing on the private hospital and not on the government hospital. So nowadays, a lot of us are facing with the stress at working at the hospital due to the long working hours with the low pay salary and the high patient burden and a lot of emergency and lack of the support from the hospital administration side. And so in order to reduce this problem, I think the hospital management side should provide the enough staff to share the workload of all the doctors and the nurses, and they should increase the salary to the reasonable amount so that the staff can handle with their daily life and budget needs. And they should also help us a lot by promoting introducing us to the counseling service for our mental health. And they should also do the recognition to the hard work of the staff by giving the monthly bonus for the person who have facing with a lot of workloads and the high patient load. And in this way, I think they could help us a lot. Also, one more thing is introducing the smooth electronic medical record system at the private hospital could help a lot with the doctors and the nurses, as it can reduce a lot of the documentation works with the papers, and it can reduce the many error and the mistakes of the medical record that we are currently facing. And so this is the current problem that are facing at the West, and the solution and the proposed solution of the problems. Thank you for your times, and I will end up my presentation here.
Thank you so much. Well done. Mr. Ted, please.
Thank you for your insightful presentation. I would like to know that how could you please list the three important points to reduce the common causes of stress for the doctor or the nurses.
Thank you for your question. And I think that I have already mentioned about the three main causes of the stress in my current presentation and in my previous presentation. And let me repeat you about that. And then three main causes of the stress that we are currently facing are the long working hours with the low pay salaries and the high patient load. These are the three of the factors.
Yeah, my question is that I want to know how to reduce. Please list the three important activity or some other like this to reduce this stress, this kind of stress.
Yeah, for the solutions, and as I have previously mentioned in my presentation, and the hospital management team should provide the enough staff, and they should hire the new staff and train them in order to share the workloads of the doctors and the nurses in the ward, and they should also increase the salary to the reasonable amount, and also they should manage for a counseling service to the staff so that we could improve our mental health.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your questions.
Mr. Ted, seriously?
I think he is not listening to what I said.
Tell me a list of. Okay, cool. Did you mention electronic medical records like EMR?
Yep, electronic medical record system.
It's interesting to me. How do you think they can help reduce your stress? Can you give me an example?
Yeah, and thanks for the great question. And as my opinion, introducing the electronic medical system to the private hospital is essential in the nowadays, as is the ID era these days. In order, as the benefit of the introducing this, we should reduce the burdens of the documentation on the paper and regarding to the record keeping, as the paper can be damaged and over time to ties, and also damage from the things like, for example, water. And Also, there are some difficulties in the paper documentation as we are doing in the urgent conditions and note downs everything that the consultant give us as order, and I think there may be some errors in doing so. By introducing the EMR system, we could choose what we want to do and what we want to do in a short time and exact, and there may be some reduction in the record keeping patterns and the other things like the spelling error so that the next person who came to the duty can review clearly and more than the paper documentation.
Wow.
I didn't like that.
Wow. Thanks for sharing. It's so knowledgeable. This is my first time of getting that kind of information from doctor. Maybe this is not my field. All right. So if you were a hospital manager, which one solution would you implement first and why?
Um, When when I became a manager, and the first thing I try to correct will be the reinforcement of the labor force into the current staffs. As I can see, and the current in these days, the staffs are there's a definitely the shortage of the staff in the private hospital due to the many conditions that we are facing in our countries, like the many doctors are moving to the abroad, and the other left in the countries are invalid doctors. So we should search for the more doctors at the hospital and train them to our hospital system and help with the currents that will reduce the workload. And now we are running 2 wards by 1 MO only, so it will be a high burden for us. And this will be the first thing that I will try to correct.
Thank you very much. That's a great initiative. So that's the thing you will implement first, right? Cool. All right. So well done. This is the second part for personal questions. You did it. Thank you so much. Fantastic job, everybody. So it's my time. Just a moment. Mr. Ted, are you there?
I'm still there.
I think he
Oh
has
my
connection problem.
goodness.
Sorry, because I know you are exhausted. I keep making you feel exhausted again. We are almost done, okay? So feedback time. Miss Kate, once again, thank you. For this question, like common causes of stress for doctors and nurses. First, I will give feedback for fluency and coherence. This is the first marking scale, right? So what did you do well? So you give a clear and well-structured response with two main parts. The first one, you mention problems, causes of stress. Second one, you mention solutions, what hospitals can do. So it's very nice. That's what we call well-organized presentation. Like content is strong. And like real life examples. For example, long working hours, low salary, lack of support. These are happening for sure. So you can highlight what's happening in our real life. And you use the transitions very well, such as so, in order to reduce this problem. And one more thing is, so you use like kind of phrases is very nice to support your main idea. These are like supporting phrases in order to implement, in order to reduce the problem. So these are the good things about fluency. So what's that? For the improvements, some sentences are very long. It can be split for better clarity. This is one thing. And second thing, like some phrases like facing to the doctors. Am I right? Maybe like you say facing to the doctors. It should be
I
like
think so.
faced by doctors. Faced by doctors, okay? And some slight repetition in ideas, for example, like high patient burden, a lot of workload. You mentioned for these words repeatedly. Like, there are more than 2 or 3 times, I don't remember. Like some repetitions, okay? And my tip for fluency, always use signposting. Signposting means you did the writing assignment. For example, like you say some phrases. First, the hospital should. Second, it would help too. Additionally, finally, but I didn't hear in your presentation. It could help you a lot if you can, how to say, emphasize on each idea by adding what you want to talk first, what will come later, and summarized. Is it clear?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, it's
Thank
for
you.
fluency. For vocabulary and accuracy, what did you do well? So very strong use of workplace-related vocabulary. For example, like counseling service, hospital administration, electronic medical record system. I learned these words from you. Counseling service, workload, patient burden. You used all of these words. So it means you are quite familiar and you have clear understanding of your field, like medical environment. For some grammatical structures, I'm not sure, like I heard like do their recognition. Am I right? Like do their recognition. Maybe you mentioned like this. Like you can say give recognition. Give recognitions. Give recognitions, okay? Like kind of thing. Yep. And some like awkward phrases, you say handle with their daily life. Handle with their daily life. It's also true, but better to say manage daily life. Perfect. So I could give you 15 out of 20.
Thank you.
In details, I sent you later. This is for Miss K. Mr. Ted, oh my God, I'm writing a lot. Mr. Ted, where are you? I mean, my feedback, my feedback. You are here, I know. Mr. Ted, your topic is talk about a successful hospital or medical company, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, the same thing happened with Miss K. For the fluency and coherence, very nice. Like, you included two main points as far as I heard. One is customer service. Second one is providing quality healthcare service. And strong point, you used the logical steps by saying first, second, and I can hear like kind of words in your presentation. And this is so formal, like formalized version. Yep. So for the things you need to improve, some repetition sentences. For example, I think that I will discuss. I think that I will discuss. Like by mistake, you keep saying like kind of phrases more than 3 times. You may use the clearer connectors. For example, to summarize, another key point is, so you can add like kind of words. This is for fluency. And for vocabulary, like step by step, extra care, respect the patient's choice. I really like those kinds of words. Yep, there is nothing much to talk about for improvement for vocabulary. You did very well, and that's it for you. So I could say 14 out of 20. And then I give you the written format while I give you these marks, okay?
Yeah.
Any
Thank you for your
doubts,
feedback.
questions, please? No? Guys, that's the last. Let's do the pair work.
Oh,
So
that's good.
Pair work, we have 5 numbers. Tell me your favorite number. Both of you discuss first and tell me the number you would choose, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
I think it's
Let's
5.
choose the middle number, 3.
Okay, middle. Okay, 3 or 5.
As you wish.
Okay, so let's do with 3. Middle. Let me see. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. You have 2 minutes to prepare for the situation. So choose who will be speaker A and speaker B. A patient is unhappy with the service at the clinic. One of you is the patient, the other is the clinic manager. So who will be patient and who will be manager?
I will be the patient.
Okay, cool. I think no need to prepare or practice, right? Maybe having a casual conversation is even good for you. You're a patient and
Okay.
manager. And the situation, patient is unhappy with the service. So manager get ready to apologize professionally. You need to offer possible solution, compensation. You need to promise to prevent the same issue from happening again. So the goal from this role play is to practice the polite disagreement and professional conflict resolution from Unit 10. That's the one we just practiced just last week, okay? All right, then let's start. So, patient, you can complain a lot now. Explain what went wrong. Your dissatisfaction clearly but politely. Make sure. Yep.
Hello. Uh, Hello. How can I help you? I am the manager of this clinic.
Okay, so let me complain about the situation that I faced today. And as I can had the fire alarm earlier, and it really scared me out. And I have been facing about that 2 times today. And as you know, I have a cardiac problem and admitted here, and the sound is very loud. So I think it's very dangerous for me.
Uh, uh, I get your point. I also let me clarify about your situation. Is that a fault alarm or the maybe it's just a emergency response?
It's
Maybe
fire
the
alarm.
alarm.
Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Please proceed.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but it is not the first time, and I don't know whether it is an emergency alarm or fire alarm, but the alarm near my room keep on ringing, and there is no actual fire as you can see, and that made me feel so really unsafe to stay at your hospital.
Okay. So I can I can manage. How about you change your role or there may I think there may be the brightest for the emergency response if there is a real if we face a real situation that
Can
may be the one point. Yes. Yeah.
Can
Please
I check
proceed.
it here? I think it is not okay for me to change my room. As you can see, I am here lying on the bed and barely make a movement at the moment. I think it is not appropriate for me.
Mm. Okay, would you mind changing room with a portable bed? You know the patient bed, so we can safely transfer you you room. And additionally, we can provide the medical care services during our transportation to the another room. This may be the first option, but you can but we will respect your opinion and we will follow what you want to do. Is that
Uh, I
okay?
I
Yes.
appreciate your suggestion, but I think I might not moving at this time. And as you can see, I'm really disney and can't make a movement. So, is there any other option?
Yeah, I believe that how about we we informed you before we make the Azure alarm or Azure practice to the emergency response. How do they like that?
The thing is, the alarm ring is not made by the hospital management thing by error.
Sorry.
The
No,
you can control the alarm.
we are practicing the emergency response mentally. This may be the one of the response training. So
I see.
I can manage what I can manage is that I can the first option you deny is I can change your role, and then I and the second option is that I we were informed you before the real situation of alarming occur. How do they like that?
The second choice is excellent for me. I hope that it won't be happen again without informing to me. As you can see, my heart rate is really rising now at the moment, and my doctor said it's not good for me.
I know that, and then I'm sure that I will inform, I will deliver this message to all of my team, and then next time we will inform you first, and we'll inform you first. After that, we will proceed to the practice. So,
Okay, I know
thank you
where
for
you are
your
coming from. Thank you for your
thank you
explanation.
for your consideration, and we will never happen that again. I promise.
Okay, bye.
Oh my gosh, is it real?
That was the actual situation that I faced previously.
Oh, really? Oh my God, that topic is for you again.
It's really frustrate the customer.
Actually, from both sides, it's also correct, right? Of course, the patient, when they face like kind of serious issue, they will be fed up with
Yeah.
the hospital, and they will ask for manager at the same time. Mr. Tan, manager is here. How can I help you? How may I help you? Ready to offer solution, right? I'm really impressed by both of you, to be honest. You used all of the structures, like giving opinions, asking for ideas, how about, what about, why don't we? Did you notice that? You used all of the phrases, to be honest. That's why I'm recording this video. You may go and watch it yourself if you forgot what you have mentioned. So I will upload this video as a YouTube and list it. I will share it only with two of you, and I will share it with you. Later on, you can watch it back, what you did. As a,
Thank you.
how to say, like, you may be enjoying it for sure. I always watch myself growing. Oh my God, that's what I did. Well done. At least I did it. That kind of, appreciation and motivation for myself, not for others. So for this one, nothing to say, perfect, excellent, and fantastic. Bravo and well done. All right, so that's the end of our journey. It's very, very hard to say goodbye. Time flies so, so fast, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Our journey went pretty well, and thank you for joining with me and with the organization as well. Like that was an unexpected, right? Actually, there are lots of teachers in the organization as well, but you guys go and talk to them, and they assign your class with me, so it means that was a good luck. Right?
Good luck for X.
Good luck for me too, I really, really appreciate and enjoy teaching business English courses. The main purpose is I can learn from all of them as well about their business perspectives. And, they have different goals. And because they are normally goal-oriented people, they are so
Mm.
rushy, always rushy, like you both. Oh my God, today, tomorrow, we have blah, 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 blah. It means you have a lot to do, but among them, you manage to do it. This is the thing we must be proud of ourselves. You must be proud of yourself. And I must be proud of myself too, for sure. Yep. So anything to say? Any comments for me? Any suggestion? Or you can talk to me in Myanmar or English, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Same here.
Actually, we have a plan. Sorry,
Is this good? Say recording.
Sorry,
stay recording.